launched an invasion against our country. This is an invasion. This is like a military invasion. Drugs, criminals, gang members, and terrorists are pouring into our country at record levels. We've never seen anything like it. They're taking over our cities. Under Biden, you have the highest number of illegal border crossings in the history of our country. By far the highest number of illegal visa overstays, and by far a new record being set every single week on drugs and every other lousy thing that's coming into our country. But as soon as we win the election, the momentum of our great victory will immediately begin stopping the hordes of illegal alien migrants who are charging across our border by the hundreds of thousands. Just like 3 years ago, the invasion will end. You know, it ended with us when we came in. It just ended. We had to do a lot of work, but it ended. We had great people. Brandon Judd, Border Patrol, Tom Holman. We had just unbelievable people. If they would have just left it alone, you were setting every record. They took everything we did. They didn't finish the little sections of wall we had built it. It was there. All they had to do is put it up. They actually sold those sections of wall for 5 cents on the dollar. Can you believe it? All they had to do is put it up. But people will know that I will catch them. We will catch them. We'll catch them together. We're going to send them back. We're going to send them out of our country. Given the unprecedented millions of Biden illegal aliens who are invading our country, it is only common sense that when I'm re-elected, we will begin, and we have no choice, the largest deportation operation. Joe has left us no choice. They're coming in by the tens of millions. They're coming in, I believe the number by the end of this administration will be at least 15 or 16 million people. They come from prisons. They come from mental institutions and insane asylums. Many are terrorists. They're catching record numbers of terrorists, but the ones that they don't catch, those are the bigger problems because they're coming in at levels that nobody's ever seen before. This is a problem that our country is going to have. We have to take care of it very quickly, and local law enforcement will help, and they'll help a lot. And I want to thank them. A lot of them are here. In fact, I shook so many hands of policemen, law enforcement, this hand. You know, they tend to have very strong hands, and when you shake hundreds of them, they have very, very powerful hands. Sir, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. One guy's fingers like sausages. Sir, do you mind if I shake your hand? Absolutely. He's crying a little bit, you know, because he's happy. He hasn't cried since he was about 1 month old. Sir, do you mind if I shake? We have to save our country. May I shake your hand? So yes. You go, oh. But that's okay. We do it. We do it for our country. And our country will pay a big price for this madness if we do not do what we have to do. We have to clean up our country. We have to get all the criminals. We have so many criminals being dumped into our country. I read an article recently in a paper. It's a fake newspaper, but I assume the article is. Most of them are, unfortunately. Look at it back there. But most of them are. And it was by about a man who runs a mental institution in South America. And by the way, they're coming from all over the world. They're coming from Africa, from Asia, all over. But this happened to be in South America. And he was sitting, the picture was sitting, reading a newspaper, sort of leisurely. And they were asking him, what are you doing? He goes, I was very busy all my life. I was very proud. I worked 24 hours a day. I was so busy all the time. But now I'm in this mental institution where he's been for years. And I'm in the mental institution. And I work very hard on my patients. But now we don't have any patients. They've all been brought to the United States. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. And I read that, and you can multiply that by hundreds and even thousands of different places all over the world. They're all being dumped into we're like a dumping ground. It's not going to Not going to last long. You better win this election for us. You got to win it. Because they cheat like hell. They cheat like hell. It's the only thing they do good is they cheat in elections. For the past 3 years, crooked Joe Biden and the ultra-radical left Democratic extremists in Congress have turned America into a haven for bloodthirsty criminals, savage gang members like MS-13. Very nice people. We're sending them back at levels that you've never, we set records on sending MS-13 back. By the thousands we sent them back. Now they stay here in luxurious conditions. They stay here now in better conditions than our vets. Our vets aren't treated good, but MS-13. And they send in dangerous inmates empty out of the prisons. They come out of the prisons. They come out of, they say in the back, oh, please, sir, don't mention the words insane asylum. But they come out of insane asylums all over the world and mental institutions. Insane asylum is a mental institution on steroids. That's Hannibal